Jeremy Collins and Richie Reid from Philips Entertainment. We have here the PL1, a high output LED powered variable beam spot, which is adjustable from 50 odd degrees down to a spot of 10 degrees in a well collimated crisp edge PC type spot type beam. It can be shaped with a barn door, which in our case is a piece of cardboard, and from an output point of view similar to the output of a 500 watt Fresnel. It's powered by RGBW engine. It's the next generation of the VLX technology. So of course you have all of the promise or the deliverables from an LED source with full chromacity control and the ability to tune the output and make specific colours pop depending on your requirements. Shipped from the factory with 3 colour presets, a tungsten look, a cool white or around 4K, and daylight look. The colour balance can be maintained to a very low intensity, and of course there's no IR or UV in the beam. From a control point of view, as you can see here, you can operate it off a DMX type interface. We also have a DMX wireless control, a remote IR control, and the ability to just program it direct from the luminaire itself. The DMX control allows us to interface into any of our architectural type control networks, so we can integrate both occupancy sensors, time clocks, etc. So if you're in a gallery or a museum situation and you want to control the amount of light exposure onto an artwork, you can do that based on either time or people being in the gallery itself. There's a very smooth dimming capability, 16-bit using the VL software. As well as that, there's a whole lot of other software functions that have been primarily developed for the museum market. So logging hours, ability to preset to a maximum wattage. So if you only want 70 watts or equivalent to 35 watt consumption in your facility, then you can program it and it won't allow it to be driven over that. And the ability to, as I say, interrogate and log the actual hours used. Along with the rest of the Selecon range, you have very precise adjustment with lock-off for display applications around Allen keys, and for theatre small studio applications with a tool which is affixed to the pan and tilt adjustments. So the value equation that we're delivering for museums and galleries is, for the first time, we're bringing together the competing needs of the design fraternity, who are always about lighter, brighter and better, engage with our audience, and the conservation, who always come along with a light meter and, sorry, you're over your 50 lux or your 100 lux, dim it down, it all ends up in Mr. Bentham's immortal words of apricot jam. So what we're delivering here is, the ability to provide full chromacity at very, very low lighting levels, well below, in fact, the current standard of 50-foot candles. So we bring together the needs of the conservation and the design marketing departments. For the small studio and theatre workshop application, of course, for a lighting designer, complete control of your colour palette in a homogeneous beam that can be shaped with the output, as I say, of at a tungsten type balance of a 500, 600 watt Fresnel, and of course if you move the colour temperature up or you move across into colours, much more efficient. And that's The PL1. It's the start of a series of products that you can see on our booth. The PL3 is a 3-engine device for television studios and bigger theatres, the output of a 1200 watt Fresnel, and we're showing in SLA format the PL5, which is the output of a 2.5 kilowatt Fresnel at a tungsten colour mix, and that'll be available early next year. The PL3, the 1200 watt, is available in November. This is shipping now. That's the PL1 and that's us. Questions?
Yeah, how much is it?
1,200 euros list.
Okay.
Rated lamp hours?
I beg your pardon?
Rated lamp life on it?
Rated lamp life? 20,000 hours we are very comfortable about claiming. It's all, of course, based around how you drive it with that red LED. The Very Light software controls that very closely and very tightly, so we're very happy around the 20,000 figure.
And that's
but we would expect you to get a
from...
whole lot more than that because of the mixes that you do. So if you drive your red LED at full, then 20,000 hours. It's also designed to have the LED engine replaced, and we'll provide a replacement swap-out service. So as the cooling system can be refurbished and reused.
And after the 20,000 hours, how much light has gone out of it?
70%. It's to that 70% figure.
Are they all white?
No, black as well. Sorry, I should mention black, white. And from a mounting option point of view, the standard architectural requirements of 3-circuit track, ceiling mount rows, and for the entertainment market, a half coupler with the flying cable as you see there. Thank you very much, and good luck with your decision.